Hey guys, today I will be turning this ugly center block situation into a nice growing area for my summer squash. I will be hand pollinating my corn, and I will be revealing my homemade kitchen scrap compost.
Out in my Nola backyard under the southern sun, I dug my hands into the soil, yeah, meaty, getting it done. Watching the first green sprouts rise up from the dirt, finding a quiet space to heal.
Nearly every time I see some little okra coming out, it's ants all the way around. Y'all let me know why it's always ants on the okra. Okay, I do see an okra here. I tried to pull it off, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. And yo, I'm trying to do right by the okra. They said make sure you harvest every time you see a okra ready. Make sure you harvest. Just don't let it sit on the stem. So I got one okra here. Y'all let me know what I should do with this one okra. What do you do when you harvest your okra one by one? What do you do with your okra? Let me know. So I am just going around. Yo, these okra stems is so thick. We have look how thick that okra is. We have that okra there. This crimson okra. But look how thin this one is. This one is really thin. That one thin. This one thin. It's getting big though. We're gonna give it some time. It's getting big. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one little okra inside of my apron. And y'all, I do see the onions is coming out. So y'all see these little things? The onions is coming out. Y'all let me know if I'm doing the right thing. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and harvest some of these little things. We did have a lot of wind, so I'm gonna pinch some of these off. It normally do its own job, but y'all let me know if I'm doing it right. I really want me some corn, y'all. Y'all let me know if I'm doing this right, because I know these little things have to the little things here, the wind knock them off and it go down here and it pollinates this bottom. So y'all let me know if I'm doing this right, because if I'm late with it, because it is turning brown already. If I'm late with this, let me know that I should have been did this down in the comments, because I did drop some more corn. I just want to make sure I'm doing the right thing, y'all, with my corn. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some more off, and I'm gonna do that to all of them. This one is this one a pretty young one, so maybe I'm early, maybe I'm doing this one right with the young one. So I'm just pretty much just taking it and, you know, giving the wind a little help. Giving the wind a little help. Look at that, y'all. Look how amazing that look. Just look at that. Look at the corn. The wind is blowing, y'all. Look at this one. The wind is blowing. All right. So I'm just taking some off, y'all, and just going around all the corn and giving it some help, y'all, just in case. Y'all, I might be wasting time doing this. I don't know. I wouldn't know until what's going around, y'all. I got an idea why these little things is right here, but I don't know when I should start. Y'all, these corns right here, the corns right here is gone. They're gone, y'all. I don't know what happened to this brick. Y'all, my watermelons is coming all the way through here, so I'm just guiding it back I'm guiding the watermelon back that way. But yo, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and pull this. And look at them ants. Look at that. I'm gonna have to pull this. We gonna have to pull this, y'all. I'm gonna have to pull this out. And we got some space for something else. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna go ahead and drop some zucchinis. I'm gonna drop some zucchinis in these cinder blocks, y'all, because I'm doing something wrong, or I might, I might show y'all something y'all don't know. But right now, I am just taking those old corns out of these cinder blocks, and I'm gonna put some more soil inside of these cinder blocks, and we're gonna use all these the rest of these cinder blocks. I'm gonna put some fresh. First, I have to go and see if I have my that compost ready. If that compost is ready, we're gonna go together and see if that compost is ready. If the compost is ready, we're gonna mix some soil and some compost in these cinder blocks. We're gonna clean it out real good, and we're gonna plant some this look like a volunteer marigold. It sure do, y'all. A volunteer marigold. So that's what I'm gonna do, y'all. I easily get distracted, I'm sorry. So what I'm gonna do is, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna put y'all on this tripod. Y'all, when I say it's always something to do in the garden, literally it's always something to do in the garden. So what I want to do is, I want to go ahead and get my compost bag and see what we got going on in my compost bag. All right, y'all, let me bring y'all down. All right, let's see what's going on in here. They do have like a little window. I'm gonna go back on my videos and I'm gonna see exactly when I did that video, so I can show y'all if it's ready. I can show y'all, I can tell y'all when exactly I started, when exactly I started this. All right, I'm about to reveal and open up this door down here at the bottom. All right, y'all. I see some compost down there. I really do. Let me get my shovel. That's what I'm talking about. I can use my compost. Use this pan here and see if I can get me some compost for these cinder blocks. Oh my God, y'all, it's some compost. Homemade compost. That's what I'm talking about. It broke down, y'all. Look at that. Rich compost. A lot of stuff in here haven't broke down all the way, but the ones at this bottom, yo, she did that, y'all. She did that. So we gonna use it too. We gonna use that. I will put at the bottom, yo, we got some old avocados, didn't break down all the way. The old avocados didn't break down all the way, so I'm gonna put this at the top. And yo, we got some, y'all. We got some compost, and we gonna mix that with the we still got enough time, y'all. A lot of stuff in here haven't broke down all the way, but I feel like I can use this, y'all. We going somewhere, y'all, with the compost. That's it, y'all. That's some compost. It ain't broke down all the way, but we can definitely use this. We're gonna mix this up with some soil, y'all. Homemade rich compost. We still have a while. I'll give it by the end of this year. I'll be able to use more. Let's get us some soil and start filling these center blocks so we can drop our squash. It's gonna be my first time dropping. It's gonna be my first time growing squash inside of the center blocks. But guess what? We're gonna test it out. We're gonna test it out today. Test it out today. Now I know it was a lot of y'all saying that I don't know, y'all. I like to turn my gloves inside out. Cause I be feeling like a spider or anything can crawl in these gloves and it can bite me, y'all. Soon I put my hands in there. I be doing that with my shoes too. I be making sure they ain't got nothing in there. Let me know if y'all do that too. But let me go ahead and start clearing out these center blocks. We didn't have a whole lot of compost, y'all. We didn't have a whole lot of compost, but we had enough. So I'm about to get these weeds out. The ant's not too bad, y'all. Look like it started to make the center blocks at their home, but it's not too bad. Y'all, look at me, had done forgot the marigold was growing right here. I'm gonna keep that growing. I almost pulled it thinking it was a weed. All right. Almost pulled it thinking it was a weed. Y'all, when my watermelons get done, I'm gonna make this a whole raised bed. And I'm gonna fill my soil all the way up to these center blocks. That's the plan. I don't know how this center block wind up almost out the ground, but we gotta get that together. I'm gonna go ahead and, instead of having these center blocks so spaced out, I want to put them together. So I'm gonna take this area here and just smooth it out so I can move this center block over to this next one. So y'all, let me know if you grow inside of center blocks. Let me know if you grow inside center blocks. Let me know if you're thinking about growing in center blocks. Y'all, let me know. Connect that together. And I have an extra center block over here. I want to turn this way. First, I want to level this off here. There we go. Y'all, I want to put my boots on. I put my rain boots on because it seemed like it's gonna rain. But y'all know I will work in the rain in a minute. I don't care. Let me show y'all what I have growing in the center blocks so far. All right, we got that out the way. But I need to clean up all this area here. See how that look? We have the weeds growing all over the corn, y'all. It's taking all the nitrogen from that corn. Big time. This corn needs to be staked up too. Might be ready to be harvested. Who knows? Y'all let me know if this corn is ready, because those little, well, I don't think it's ready. I don't think it's ready, y'all. We'll open this back. We'll open this up and let it get pollinated. Let me know if I'm doing that right, y'all. Let me get a stake for that corn. All right, y'all. I got 2 stakes and I got a zip tie, just so that corn can be a little stable, so it won't be hanging over. A little bit stable now. There we go. I like that. All right, y'all. Over here is my celery. Celery. Nice thick celery. I will be harvesting this celery and I will be putting it in my hydrator. I'm gonna show y'all how these tomatoes doing. I've harvested off this tomato plant here in this cinder block. I did put the little bags here. To protect my tomatoes. We harvest plenty. We see some flowers too. Let me bring y'all close. We harvest plenty off this tomato plant. Hopefully we can get more out the deal. You see that? See the flowers? Hopefully we could get more. I got the little bags on this one. I don't know what happened. I had some tomatoes on this one, y'all. We lost some tomatoes. That's what happened. We got some little bitty ones growing over here, and we got some flowers up here. So hopefully we can get more off of this plant. I'm just taking all the dead leaves off so we can get us some airflow going, because we see them little bugs too, them little aphids, whatever they call, the little orange ones. It was a whole group of them just now, y'all, and I just squished them. I just took my gloves and squished them. Y'all ain't about to have no babies around here. All right. Okay, y'all. So that's that. All right. At the end of this bed over here of the center block, I hope y'all can see. And we have corn and we have lettuce over here. This lettuce I have been harvesting. I hope y'all can see. Because y'all, I could be running my mouth and y'all can't see nothing. This lettuce here, this is like that Italian spicy lettuce, which I really don't care for. I really have to put a little in my salad, mix it up with the iceberg lettuce and my spinach, if I'm gonna do it like that. But it's growing pretty well. Now, if I liked it, this salad really good, if I really liked it, this salad, and I eat it by itself, I guarantee you it wouldn't grow like this. It would not grow like this for me if I really liked it. All right, look like, all right, y'all, this is the ground cherries in this center block over here. I got 2 ground cherries over here. 2 ground cherry plants. This one and this one. Yo, those little bugs I cannot stand. and it only on my ground cherry for some reason. Y'all let me know why the leaves is turning yellow. Something is really eating on the ground cherries, y'all. Let me take a leaf off there. Y'all see that? Look at all them holes. Something eating. And it got to be that bug I showed y'all. Someone showed me on my last video, someone showed me the picture of that bug, and I'm gonna put it on the screen. It's attacking my ground cherries, and she showed me a link, and I clicked on the link, and I forgot the name of the bug already, but I will put it on the screen. It's an old creepy looking bug. I've never seen that bug the day in my life. So it's turning my flower, it's turning the leaves yellow, and that's the only thing I can think of. That's why it's turning yellow, because it's, you know, it's eating it up. Other than that, what y'all think why the leaves are turning yellow besides that bug? I know it's attacking the leaves, but it shouldn't be turning yellow like that, you know. So I'm gonna show y'all. It shouldn't be really turning yellow like that. What y'all think? We do have baby ground cherries. I harvest cherries off of here already, so we got little more babies growing. So we have 2 corns in this other center block. So that's what's going on over here in the center block. We got 2 ground cherries over there. And someone asked me, where did I get those ground cherry seeds? Someone asked me where did I get the ground cherry seeds. I had to tell them someone gifted me those seeds. But Sharon, you know who you are. If you selling the seeds, you can go ahead and comment down in the description, or the person asked me who's selling the seeds, I can go ahead and link her information in my description, and you can go ahead and click on that, and you can email her maybe, and she can send you some seeds if she's selling it. So yeah, so let me know if you really want those ground cherry seeds. That's the only thing I can think of, you know, where I don't. And if you know where you can get ground cherry seeds for that subscriber, go ahead and below, you know, and that way she can find the ground cherry seeds. But I don't know. I don't know where you can get the ground cherry seeds. I'm gonna go ahead and start filling. We have this the Black Beauty Zucchini, Squash Summer, another Squash Summer. This is the green one, and we have the yellow ones. And we're gonna go ahead and in between I am going to put 2 seeds in each center block, but I'm going to skip a center block, and the center block that I'm going to skip for the zucchini, I will be putting the basil in, you know, for companion planting. And hopefully these basils germinate, y'all. It's been really hot, so I'm really hoping for the best.
Out in my Nola backyard under the southern sun.
I can't really see the screen. Don't know if I'm recording or not. Hopefully I am. But this one here, we have a broken off corn inside of this center block that I am going to take out. Taking that out. Take some of my compost, y'all, and put it in these center blocks. Put some nutrition back inside of these. Put some nutrition in this soil, y'all. This is my little fertilizer, y'all. I got bone meal in this fertilizer. I got blood meal in this fertilizer. I got coffee grinds. What else I got inside of this? Oh, and garden tow mixed up. So I'm just pretty much putting it on top, and I'm gonna mix it in. And y'all, this soil is pretty moist, so we got some moist soil here. Y'all, I had got one zucchini this year. When I said one zucchini, I was so mad. Something definitely attacked my zucchini. Probably the squash vine borer. Y'all know about those. They attacked. They went under attack. So before I can even catch the little critters, he had them already tore her down inside out. Tore her down inside out, my poor plant. All right, y'all, what I did with the packs. I don't know why I got this sprinkler in my apron. All right, y'all, I'm gonna do 2 each. 2 in one hole. This is how much squash I have left. And this is the green squash. That's this kind. Put 2 in each, y'all. 1, 2. Cover that up. These are big seeds, so I kind of put it down deep in there. At least 2 inches. Okay, I put one there. Put a tag here. And I'm going to skip a block and put one here. Put 2. And when it starts sprouting, I can probably just dig it out and make sure the seedling is in the middle of this block so it could be more stable. All right. And one here. So I'll skip one and put one. Cover that up. All right. We got more left, y'all. All right, that's for that. We got 3 seeds left. Good. All right. This side, we're gonna do 2. This is gonna be the basil, and we're gonna put one here. this side. And by the time those squashes get big, we are going to, that corn should be already be harvested. I'm gonna harvest that corn in the next few days, so that corn will not be, it will not be in the way. We have a lot of these yellow squashes, yellow squash seeds. I'm gonna just sprinkle some basils in the middle block. Y'all, I put this shade cloth over the center blocks just in case we have some seedlings coming up, because I will be leaving, going out of town, and I don't want that sun to scorch my seedlings when they come up. So I did put this little mash on top, so that way, you know, the seedlings won't get scorched by the sun. Whew. All right, y'all, we did that. It's getting kind of hot. I want to show y'all one more thing. I asked someone in my other video what was all these seeds. What is this right here? And most of y'all said it could be corn. And one person said, that stood out to me, that I did have my bird feeder right here. And a few of y'all were saying that y'all have the same patch of grass too, and y'all will just let it grow and just see what it is. But I don't know, y'all. It's really, I think it's just a patch of grass, because if it was corn, we will see the little tassels coming out. If it was corn, and I don't see no tassels, y'all. I don't see no tassels. But she did say maybe some birds just drop. I did have my bird feed over here. Maybe the bird feed just dropped some seeds in this area. The little birds drop some seeds in this area. But it's crazy because it's so many. It's a whole batch of them. I want to pull them, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and pull them. This could be some good nitrogen. And it's really taking up space. I could have something planted right here. I don't know what it is, but it got to go. I watched it grow long enough. I saw them sprouting at the beginning. I watched them grow long enough. It's time for them to come up, because I want to plant some more strawberries on this end. And it's taking up space. Put this right in that compost pile. See all that space we have left? Yep. Oh, and I can put my eggplant right there. Look, we have an eggplant. I could put my eggplant on this end. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Give my little eggplant some room to grow. I said I was gonna put some more strawberries here, but that eggplant is struggling in this little pot. So we're gonna put the eggplant here, y'all. We got a spot for the eggplant. Cover it up, and we're gonna watch him grow. There we go. Eggplant have his new home. And over here, let me show y'all where the other one is. The other patch of grass. I told y'all I had 2 patches of grass. This the other one, but this one here is looking like tassels coming out. This one I might not pull. See that? This is the grass. It's something, it's the tassels coming out of this one, y'all. Maybe if I would have kept the other badge over there, let it grow more, the tassels maybe would have came out. But I already have this one with the tassels coming out, so the tassels look different from the corn I have over there. These tassels is kind of thicker for some reason. Maybe it's a different variety of corn, but I'm gonna leave that. I just wanted to show y'all. What was going on with that patch of grass. Yo, I think that's the end of this video. It's so much other stuff I want to show y'all, but T is getting tired. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I want to thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Bye-bye, and I'll see y'all in the next.
Out in my Nola backyard under the southern sun, I dug my hands into the soil, yeah, me, T, getting it done. Watching the first green sprouts rise up from the dirt, finding a quiet space to heal.